Good day there viewers, this is Cliff from Vintage Time, and today I will be presenting the Nixon Scout. This is a watch I bought off eBay for $40 with postage, and it's one of many in their series. Now this is the type of watch, I guess, with this type of band. If you're a macho man or a biker, you're going to really love it. Or if you're right into dancing, you're probably going to think this is a watch of your choice. But I'm an Aussie bloke, and Aussie blokes kind of go for different type of wristbands. So, on to the show. Okay, we're back again, and I've changed out the biker's strap / dancing strap to a nice Nato strap, and it matches the dial beautifully, as you can see. And let's have a close look at the dial. It's a light brown in this model, and they come in different coloured dials, but I actually find it's quite clear. All the numerals stand out. Just like to mention the outer part of the watch. This is really unusual, where it's almost like it's a diamond where it's been faceted. The steel is all cut on different angles, and it gives the watch quite an interesting look. If I would have had a preference, I would have liked that a chain mesh sort of band would have gone with this, but unfortunately, it would look odd in this lug space here. Now the lug width is supposed to be 22mm, and I actually did have a 22mm stainless steel band, and it's actually 20mm lug width, which is really odd. So I'm going to look into the lug width size again. So let's have a look at the sides. Just give you a bit of an angle view of what this watch looks like. Not typically heavy. It would be probably around the 100 gram mark. I might weigh that later to make sure. It's typical of Nixon. Nice crown, logo. So very nice. So what I'll do a bit of a weight test with the Nato strap on, and we'll just come back and we'll talk about a few other things. Okay, the weight test reveals that this watch with the Nato strap is 60 grams, a lot lighter than I thought it would be. So with the leather strap, it's not very heavy either, so you're probably looking at about 70 to 75 grams. I wouldn't think it'd be much more. So I've taken off the strap, and we're going to have a bit of a close-up of this watch. Clearly, it's a few light scratches and marks and that, typical of a used watch. And you can see all the angles on the watch. And when I turn over, you'll see that it says, Nixon, be prepared for Scout, 100 metres stainless steel. I wouldn't test out the 100 metre rating, to be quite frank, but the watch, is quite a nice watch, and when I just hold like that, it's a very solid little piece indeed. Typical of Nixon, for some reason, they overbuild a lot of their watches. But the Scout, in my opinion, I think it's quite an interesting looking watch. And I will be wearing this one a little bit. I think it's a lot better than the Quattro, and I think the Nato strap makes it very appealing. So let's go to a wristwatch check. So back to the wristwatch check, and I think Nixon have done a really good job with this watch. It suits medium to larger wrists. I've got a medium wrist, and it doesn't overpower the wrist, and yet, it looks all in place. I love these hexagonal sides, it gives the watch a certain character that you don't get with many watches, and I think Nixon have done a great job. Yes, this is quite a good watch from the Nixon series. So for your viewing pleasure, I present for you the Scout. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care. Bye.